this on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. It's the Los Angeles Clippers and the Los Angeles Clippers. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. Here are the five for the Clippers. They've got Griffin, Paul out there with Crawford. Then there's Danny Granger, and it's Jordan in at the five. He gets it in there. Griffin's got the first points up on the board here for Los Angeles.
You have to do better than that. Griffin is a pro at muscling in those difficult shots.
Here's Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Crawford. Paul with the three. Knocks down the three ball.
A good three-point shooter a few years back. Paul's turned himself into a great one. Important to do later in your career.
Passes it to Harrell. Back to Williams. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Granger outside. It's Jordan on the wing. That time from Leonard.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul. On defense, the Clippers. It's a three-point game.
So money on the catch and shoot. I don't know what the defense is doing there, giving Kawhi that shot.
Granger passes to Jordan. And the rejection by Harrell. To the paint. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Beverly. Leonard's got 5 points so far.
Well, it's the golden age of point guards, and Patrick Beverly trying to show that he belongs amongst them. Great awareness on that play.
Jordan kicks to Crawford. Second shot opportunity, and Griffin puts it in.
Well, Griffin is going to come to the game with a certain attitude, and nights like this where he's going after domination, he can be dangerous.
Now here's Beverly. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pass to Leonard. On the wing, Williams. Shot clock at 5. For 3. That one, no good. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Leonard against Paul. Jordan dishes to Paul. No good with the triple.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
As good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
Williams can't hit.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
In the corner, Granger with it. Jordan against Harrell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, the adventure begins when DeAndre gets to the line, but I think he's wanting to work hard on his free throws, so it's not a substitution in the last 2 minutes of a game. He wants to get confident stepping up and knocking them down.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Harrell. Jermichael Green comes in for George. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Williams. Now here's Leonard. He's got 5. Here's Beverly. Paul with the steal. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Leonard, and Jordan sends it back.
Well, the arms of DeAndre Jordan are like a horizon line. They go on forever, which allows him to send those shots back.
Shot clock at 6. Green against Paul. Zubac trying to break loose. Los Angeles with another miss. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Down low. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Now just all alone down there. Credit goes to DeAndre for finding him. That's a nice pass.
High arcing shot, and it's Beverly missing. Los Angeles leading by 3. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
That's a 2 from Paul. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Here's Griffin. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Clippers lead by 5. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Clippers, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Ryan Hollins is out there with Jared Dudley. Then it's Matt Barnes. And there's Collison. And it's Redick in at the 2 spot. Here's Zubac. No good there. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Good.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. You see that pay off.
On the wing, Barnes. Pass to Hollins. Collison for 3. And the 3 ball is good. Collison's got the lead up to 6 now for the Clippers.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Beverly against Collison. Lets a floater go. Here's Zubac. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Clippers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
George is checked in for Leonard.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Redick for 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Clippers trail by 7. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Lou Williams won 6th Man of the Year for the 3rd time last season. He joined Kevin McHale and Detlef Schrempf as the only players to win the award in consecutive seasons. And with the most career points ever scored off the bench, maybe they should just name this award after him. Kevin?
David, I'm all for it. Thank you so much. And boy, is he in good company. Collison finds Hollins. Doesn't go for him.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Clippers leading by 7. Outside Collison. The dish to Barnes. Back to Collison. Outside for Redick. Shoots over Shamet. Kept alive. Here's Hollins. Barnes, bounce pass. Goes back up. Yep, it counts. And now it's a 9-point Clipper lead. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
and they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat, Greg. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
For the Clippers, Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac, and it's Williams in for Patrick Beverly. The Clippers also making some changes. Guido Turkoglu's checked in for Barnes. Davis comes in for J.J. Redick, and it's Reggie Bullock in for Darren Collison.
Say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
And Dudley kicks to Turkoglu. Wants to get it to Dudley and does. Over Green. That misses off the backboard. Clippers trail by 7. Here's George. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Hollins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Davis in the corner. The pass to Turkoglu. Paul George with the steal. All alone.
Oh, wow.
Hello.
That's a beautiful jam.
Paul George dunk contest? He's maybe a little older, but I love to see him get up.
Hollins with it. Harrell on him. Hollins passes to Bullock. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Clippers. Trailing by 5.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
To the middle. And Dudley kicks to Hollins. Passes it to Bullock. There's the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Bullock's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, he's got that height advantage, and out on the perimeter, a smaller defender is just not going to contest.
Pass to Harrell. Dishes it to George. Six to shoot. Takes a 3. And Hollins pulls it down. Turkoglu passes to Davis. Back to Bullock. From deep. And so it's Los Angeles, holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime. A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. Checking out the Clippers, Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Clippers?
Well, it's a defense that's driven them in this game so far. They were high energy, high intensity, and it was that.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Blake Griffin really making a difference here.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Runner down low at 4 with Harrell in the middle. Beverly and Williams, the guard tandem. And it's George in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
Well, though he spends a lot more time, at least in recent seasons, on the perimeter, Griffin's bread and butter still can be around the rim.
Here's Williams, and he banks in the layup.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Oh, Leonard in position. And taken away by Paul. The drive by Granger. Count that bucket. Granger's got the lead up to 10 now for the Clippers.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. The floater, and Jordan sends it back. On the wing, Jamal Crawford. He's defended by Harrell. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. Los Angeles with another miss.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Throws it up high, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, that's where he's a huge threat to complete any sort of alley-oop. You could throw that at the top of the square, and DJ's going to throw it in.
Williams dishes to Leonard. Releases from 15, and he knocks down the jumper. Leonard's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Ball finds Griffin. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Harrell down low, guarded by Jordan, and it's Harrell missing. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Oh, guys, one of the things that the NBA has been forward thinking about is always accepting new ideas. They've got a bunch of them on the table in recent weeks. A mid-season tournament, a postseason play-in tournament, maybe even reducing the 82-game regular season schedule. Now, all of these would be very bold moves, but Commissioner Adam Silver has always demonstrated a willingness to think outside the box. Kevin?
BA, great assessment, good report, thank you so much. Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Outside, Redick. Almost, but it rolls out.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Zubac kicks to Leonard. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Clock at 6. Pass to Beverly. From deep three-point range, and again, no good by the Clippers.
Yeah, this has been a night where you could look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Landry Shamet comes in for George. Both good from the line that time. There's 1:34 left to play here in the 3rd. And there's the foul, and Darren Collison picks it up. That's his first foul. We've got 1:28 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Now the pass to Shamet. Here's Zubac. Can't hit that one. Redick surveying the D. Wants to get it to Dudley and does. That shot off the mark. Great tee that time from Green. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Yeah, when he's this close to the basket, it's a wrap.
Barnes passes to Collison. Barnes outside. 5 on the clock. Leonard with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Basket counts. Shamet's got 6.
Stellar anticipation by Leonard to create the fast break opportunity. That's why he's a perennial Defensive Player of the Year candidate.
Dudley finds Redick. Fires the 3. Hits it from three-point range. Redick's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
That's pretty unselfish there. He sees that there's a better shot on the perimeter and bang, just kicks it out.
And here's Beverly. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Outside Collison. It's Redick on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Collison. And that's now 9 points for J.J. Redick. And so it's Los Angeles with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, Greg, is peripheral vision.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Clippers. Collison is out there with J.J. Redick. Then there's Jared Dudley. Then there's Ryan Hollins. And it's Barnes, and at the 3, the small forward. Redick with the bucket.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Now here's Williams. Puts it up from 12. That's good on the jump shot.
Pretty good mid-range player there. The touch from Lou Williams, especially on those kind of jumpers, that one's on the money.
Pass to Redick. Hollins inside, working on Zubac. Hollins can't get it to go.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Leonard attacking, and the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And JaMychal Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Paul George is checked in for the Clippers. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Zubac against Jordan. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. And the Clippers lead by 18. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. Williams against Paul. Pass to Shamet. Now here's Williams. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. George, no good. Clippers leading by 18. Oh, Griffin in position. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. The shot. Granger misses.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look. This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Back to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Crawford's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Williams against Paul. Pass to Leonard. Shoots over Griffin. Offensive rebound.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
It's good. 11 points for Leonard.
The strength and that body that Kawhi has, he finishes through contact as well as anyone in the league.
Paul kicks to Granger. Outside Jordan. And the pass to Crawford. Shoots over Shamet. Griffin trying to get open. And Crawford with the basket on the assist by Jordan.
He's a decent passer at his position, DeAndre Jordan, with a solid understanding of what happens on that play and how he can keep players involved.
And taken away by Paul. To the inside. Leonard with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. George, that's a two-pointer. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Well, that's Paul George's game. Most accurate when somebody's feeding him and he's got his feet set.
Now here's Crawford. He's covered by Shamet. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, he's one of the more popular players in the NBA in terms of fan support. They just love Blake Griffin's charisma.
A platoon swap here for the Clippers. Outside, Davis. Clock at 6. Passes it to Dudley. Takes the 13-footer. The shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Robinson passes to Magruder. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
It's stolen by Davis. Bullock dishes to Dudley. Outside, Davis. Kicks it to Bullock. Back to Davis. So the Clippers winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long.